everyone, welcome back. This is video 10. This is the big one, number 10. Finally into the 2 digits. Last episode, sorry I sound dreadful, I have caught the flu. But if you look behind me, in the last episode we built the gold farm and it has produced a lot of gold. I let it run overnight one night and I have almost got a shulker box full of gold blocks. Which is, as you can see, a lot of gold. I say almost, it's half full. But each one of those is 9 stacks of gold ingots. So that's 9 times 9 times 9. That's a lot of gold ingots. And we need to put those to use. So in this episode, I am going to build a piglin trading farm. It will automatically feed gold ingots to the piglins, and they will give us whatever they're trading at the time. I think they trade about 15 items. But the main thing I would like is some gravel, obsidian for making chests, ender chests, so I can put them all over the place, and potions of fire resistance, which are usually very handy, especially when you're building in the nether. I have made some of those for building. I've went and collected some blackstone, which is what I'm going to make the room out of. This is what I collected last night off camera. As you can see, this is the kind of theme I'm going for with the room. I'm also going to get some glass, I think, but I'm not sure yet. So let's go and look for a place to build it. So I've been looking around and I've channeled this little area out here, and this is where I was digging for magma blocks. I think this might be a decent area to do as long as it isn't full of lava, so I'm going to dig a bit more out. I'm going to need quite a big room, so I'm going to dig a bit more out and see what we find. Hopefully it won't just be full of lava, and even if it is, if it's not a lot, I can fill it in. So let's see if we can make a decent sized room inside this netherrack. Oh dear, that's got a bit wrong. Should have had my fire resistance potions on us. Alright, that's that taken care of. I would like lots of room, because normally when I start building things, I normally forget to leave plenty of room for the storage system, and everything ends up really cramped. So I want this room to be quite big. I mean, it's quite big now, a little bit bigger. Possibly going to be another few bricks down. I'd like to come down some steps into it. Obviously, we're getting to the point where gas can spawn in here now, so yeah. I am going to need a lot of carpet. Okay, so that's a fairly sized room. It'll definitely... I think it can produce gas at the minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there is 5 blocks. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's 6. So gas can definitely spawn in here. I don't have anywhere near enough carpets. I haven't built an automatic shearing station yet. So I think I'm going to slab the entire bottom of this area. I just have to go and get some. I hope when I come back there's not a ghast in here. So I had all this andesite. I'm just going to turn it into polished andesite and use it as polished andesite slabs for the floor, which should be quite good. So if we do that, Should give us a nice floor. Oh, I don't know why I'm turning these into normal brick. I want slabs, I've just said that. I'm losing my mind. So we want slabs. Let's see how that looks. Let's just put some of these slabs down and then we'll come back when this is finished. Okay, so that's the floor done. I don't think this is the permanent floor. I don't know if I'm going to change it. I'm just going to see how it looks. I'm going to have black stone walls and like a bit of a pattern. So I think we're going to go polished black stone bricks along the sides. So that'll be like this. Obviously we'll have to have a slab. Some slabs coming down. Which would need carpets on them anyway, so this slabbed floor idea is probably not the best. Yeah, so we are going to need carpets at some point. Lots of carpets. But for the minute, let's just do a little design. So it'll be like that. And then if we get some regular black stone. Like so. And then in the center, we have, so it would be so I want to be 1, 2, and then one of those, 1, 2, and then one of those. So it'll be like that. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Perhaps the bricks could be better in the middle. Yeah, I think I like the bricks better. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I don't know what's going on in here. It's very loud though. We may need to fill this all in. dear. I'm trying to build this farm, and it's not going well. That's to say the least. Just to get some carpets. I need to get them all back in here. Okay, so there's one sheep shearing module in. We've got an observer looking at the glass block. Then we have a dispenser which is going to have gears in, which is then going to dispense the shears every time this glass block changes state, which is when the sheep would have had it. Put a rail on here, and we need some iron to make a mine cart. Do we have any iron around? I don't think so. We do have some in the ender chest, and there's one in the village trading hall. So we need... Yeah. This on here. Then we simply need to get rid of the rails. And block this in. And I just need to put glass around it. Okay, now we just need to get another sheep in, which is a bit of a nightmare because they're all over the place. We'll also need the redstone on here. Don't need the redstone components anymore. So let's go and get another sheep. Yeah, let's build some stairs up for it.
Two hours later.
Yes, here we go. There's the third one done. So we're getting black wool from all three now. I'm going to put some more... I think this grass is growing back quicker because I've surrounded it with grass, so I want to get some more. Could you put this glass back in? And that way, I think the grass spreads quicker because there's more on each side, so it's got more of a chance to spread. This has grown a lot better since I put the extra grass around it. Top tip. I mean, it's still not mega fast, but it is working. So I'm going to go AFK for a bit longer. Okay, so this is it. This is the trading hall. To trade with those. Not trade, to barter with those using gold. I've started mocking up one of the stations. I've heard that they're extremely fast, and I don't want to build an extraordinarily huge storage system. But I think they give something like 20 items, so it's going to have to be quite a big one. And I'm thinking about drilling through this wall here, making a staircase down underneath. We're 35 wide, so we've got quite a bit to go down. But to see if it's each section's 5 or 6 chests, I'm not sure if I'm going to have the room. But we need to work on building one of the stations and getting one in, make sure it works. So I'm gonna play around with that now and see what I can do. Okay, this is what I've got so far. So I've got a drop right over here at the top. This is where the piglin will be standing, with glass in front of him. And basically there's a pressure plate on here, linked to a torch under here, which powers this dropper. So anytime an item's on it, so see if I quickly, that won't work. If I quickly power this, it'll spit an item out, and then when the piglin takes it, it'll then turn the torch back on and off. So like that. So the torch is off, pick up the item, torch goes on, sends another item out. So that should work quite well. And so I'm gonna, this is a carpet to make sure he's high enough to reach it. So I don't know. Why can't I throw up here? What is going on? I think it's just taking the mickey now. There we go. So if I'm under here, yeah. So you should be able to see that and take the gold item, gold bar. So yeah, I'm gonna just block this in now. I want to make some more red glass because I want to have red glass in front of it, and then try and get one in. I'm gonna empty out this area because to start it off, I need an item on here. So I'm gonna make it so that I'm gonna have a repeater going into here, going all the way around to all of them. When I press a button, it'll spit the first item out, and that'll get the system started. And every time it empties, I'll have to do that. But if I make it so I just have to press a button to start it up again, when it runs out of gold, that should be fine. So I'm gonna actually just put some hoppers. So I'm making a hopper line which goes around. So the items will drop into this hopper under this carpet, go along here, and other ones will be dropping into it, and eventually it'll go down into a storage system underneath somewhere, or above, I don't know yet, or just to the side. I haven't got a clue because there's lots of caves and things and lava, and I'm going to try my best to make it as simple as possible. So I think I can, if I was to put that there, and then quickly power that. No. So that's already powered. So But if I power that... No? What happens if I power this block? Then unpower. Okay, I'm confused here. How do I fix this? I don't like that. Let's see if we put a repeater. Got so much stuff. If we put a repeater going into this block and then power that knocks the torch off. Yeah, that would start the system. So repeaters going into these blocks, and just going to quickly try and make a switch somewhere. Where can I put a switch or a button? I think around here would be ideal. Yeah, so that would work. So if I put an item in here, that glass bottle in. That, oh, obviously it would have the side on. Like that. And also like that. So it can only go in there. And I obviously need to put a loading system in, which I forgot about. Watch out the way, piglin. Zombified piglin. So I would have a hop line going along the top. I'm going to need loads more room. A bit dangerous digging above us in here. So one going into the back of that like that. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. How did it... Oh no, my carpets. Oh no. Oh, I need to find this lava now and get rid of it. Was it just one piece of lava? Of course it was. Just one piece of lava. I'm thinking maybe the input chest would be around... Here? I'm gonna have to make it quite high, or I'll have to put drop a elevator in, which I'd rather not have to deal with. So it needs to be at this height here. Of course, I've broke everything with that lava. I'm gonna go in and play with this for a while, see if I can find a solution. Okay, so I've come to get some cobblestone to make some droppers, because a dropper elevator seems like the only real option I've got if I want to keep the chest slow down. I could make a ladder up into a room above, but I've stumbled upon these guys, and I'm wondering whether I should start a raid. I don't know if I should. I think we should give it a go. Yeah, so I've got bad omen. I'll go back to our village. Raid. So where have they spawned? I hope they haven't spawned inside here. That would be dreadful. Um, okay, so they're not in there. I don't know where they actually spawn. Ah, there's one. Oh, there's level 2 coming up. Oh, there's quite a few this time. Okay, I'm guessing this is going to get harder and harder, so I really don't want to die. There they are. Whoa. He's a big guy. Whew, I didn't know if that was going to get us there. I know they hit quite hard. There's a witch. I don't like witches. There's another one. Oh no. What are these? What on earth is going on here? I don't like these. Whoa. Okay, apparently there's still more. But where?
2 hours later.
Ah, they're down here. Well, that's a bit stupid, isn't it? Yes, there we go. Hero of the village. How do I get back out of here? So hopefully when I go back in here, prices should have become better. Oh yeah, they're really cheap now. How much will they buy pumpkins and melons for? Well, they're already doing one, so I haven't really got. But they should give us items as well, apparently. Okay, so I'm thinking of having the chest. Probably. I was going to put barrels in, but then I realised I would have to have hoppers underneath, which isn't going to look great, I don't think. And it's going to be too low because it needs to be that height. So I don't know what I was thinking putting it like that. But if I build a hopper line, a dropper elevator here, going up to these somehow. Can I remove these? I'm not sure. I prefer this bit to be covered up to there at least. So the dropper elevator will come up here and then across and split the items into these droppers. Obviously the redstone for this is going to be a problem, so I may, if I put the chest, see in this, the problem is everything's slabs, so everything's going to be the wrong height. If I put it, put a double chest there, would that be alright? Do I have any chests? I could have sworn I did have some chests. So much stuff. Right, I need to make some chests. I just need 2 chests. So if that was like that. Whoa, that could have been dangerous. This comes along here like this. And of course it's magma blocks. Do that. Then that, that, and that. If I get night into there and power it, does it spit it into the... Yeah, that is working. Now we just need to make the circuit to keep powering this. So we need... Oh, I can't remember how to do redstone elevators, it's been a long time. Oh, I'm gonna need some room though. Oh. It's so annoying building the nether because there's so many enemies around you all the time and they're not aggressive, but if you hit them, that would be very bad. So we'll have comparator coming out. Into a torch, so if there's an item, or lots of items, nothing happens. So With another repeater here, fix it. And maybe the torch. Maybe block. Also, there is power in. It's just I can't hear it.
Two hours later.
See if I put 16 in here. Yeah, that's working brilliantly. And it doesn't make a noise either because they're all guarding each other. Well, it makes sometimes makes a noise. Okay. So now if we can get in here somehow. If we put $16, another right in there, we should get not 16 because, like I say, it won't put all of them through, but we should get some in here. Oh, there we go. It's coming in. Yeah, that's working beautifully. How many do we get before the drop line stops? We got all of them, which is unusual because it must when the bottom dropper has items in, that powers the circuit. But I'm guessing because of the tick delays, it's keeping it going a little bit longer. Probably on huge hauls of items, it might lose a few, but they won't be lost. They'll just get flushed through on the next time I put things in. So that would be like that. That would be like that. Like that. Obviously I need to put the hoppers back in the back of there, that's why there's a gap. And that is the actual room building finished, except for that little hole. I think it's turned out alright. Obviously I've run out of chests, so that needs fixing. And the hoppers need to be put in, and the filters need to be put in, and then we need to put a piglin in and see if all this has been worthwhile. Because if not, it's been an absolute waste of time. It is a nice room though. Nice 2 rooms. I'm very happy about this room, even though I've made it far too big. And these walls are based on 2 bricks, so if you look, it's an even amount of bricks, which means if I try to put something in the middle, that's the middle there, it would have to be 2 bricks wide, or it would be off center, which I don't really want to do. So I'm going to have 1 there and 1 in the same position on this side, maybe 1 on this side, maybe 1 on this side. But it's going to cause all sorts of problems to get the items. I suppose I could just run a hopper line underneath in the middle somewhere into that hopper line. It shouldn't be too bad. It's all easily done with a bit of time and a bit of patience. Yeah, so I'm very happy with these 2 rooms so far. Let's get some more chests put together. I'll set out the piglin rooms so I can just lead the piglins in and seal them in, and then We can do a test run, hopefully. Get the golden. Why is he not going back in? I don't think he can actually fit. Where's he gone? There we go. Then I just need a button. So much junk on us. There we go, that should be him firmly locked in. And can we give it a test? We'll need to put the button back in. Oh. It goes there. So I'll start the system. Oh dear. That hasn't gone well at all. Ah, because I need it. Get rid of this. Right. Don't want that crying obsidian. I don't want that. I want that. Yeah. And then we need to put one of these here and here. Right, that should be right. So restart the system. Of course that hopper is locked, but look, if you look, it's working. If I unlock that hopper by doing that, oh, now I'm trapped. Oh, there's just so much junk everywhere. Hopefully now, no fire charges. Hopefully now, yeah, we're getting the items. That's working awesome. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. And I'm actually going to stick a load of gold in because I haven't got any of the items to actually filter with. So, oh, again, ran out. There's number 2 in. Just need to power that piston. I also need to connect up the redstone line in the back. Oh, I forgot about that. So that'll go along here. That. See that like that for the minute. And I'll hit the start button. I haven't name tagged this guy either. So there, he's got one. Yeah, it's working. Yeah. So let's, if we have a look in the storage system, this is what I've got so far. I think this is how I'm going to keep it. So we've got the glowstone dust. Just putting all. Then this is the kind of not sorted chest, because these items I don't really see a way to sort them very easily because they're in different stack sizes. So the gravel, you can see that's going up. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this quartz, but I suppose I could use it for building blocks. Nether brick, glowstone, which will be useful for making redstone lamps and things. This is obsidian, but like I say, as I was building it, lots of items were coming flying through, so that's the reason I've got all that actually goes into a chest. I mean, the fire charges, I don't even know what I would do with those. I don't know what the point in magma creamer will be, because magma cream makes potions of fire resistance, and this gives potions of fire resistance, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. And soul sand is just so easy to get, so I don't understand what Mojang were doing putting that in. I suppose it's just a random junk item, isn't it? Just to make it look like they've got more trade than string. I get plenty of string on from the creeper farm, so I'm very happy with the way it's working. I'm not happy with the fact that my gold kind of system will fill this dropper up first and won't move on to this one unless this one's full. And its hopper's full, so it's going to take a while to get it going, and I think this one will eventually run out of gold. But I suppose that's just... I've built the room far too big, but it is a nice room, so I suppose there's that, and there's a lovely little glide down here. And as you can see around the back, this is the current situation. I'm going to have to remove the torches from... Oh, that's not right. So we've got obsidian, which is after crying obsidian. There's the crying obsidian, and I've got rid of my filters, of course I have. So this will be obsidian, and please subs. Should drop to 41, means the items are sorting, and this is just a simple sorting system. All it does is it holds this many items constantly, and it can't go down. So obviously the only slot available for these items is this one, so it'll allow it to go above that, but it won't allow it to go down below that, so that item is always in that filter. And then after obsidian was magma cream. Okay, and then the last one shouldn't have a filter on. So I'm going to take the last torch off, because the last one is just junk items, which means everything else will go into this chest. And then when these are all full with junk items, the hoppers will start, that hopper will fill up, which means items will just go straight past. And any overflow items will come around here and go into this here. And once it's got items in, it'll shoot them into the lava. Which saves any lag from built up items. Yeah, so I think that should be working now. I'll just take all the junk items out. Put those in here. I mean, I'm going to have loads of iron from this, and I don't need iron. I definitely don't need iron. Magma cream should be in there. So there we go. I'm very happy with it, despite the fact that I do think that the second piglin will hardly get any trades. And the main reason I wanted this system for is to get gravel. And without doing any AFK, I've already got 9 stacks of gravel. Exactly 9 stacks. Which is a lot of concrete, which is what I want to build my base out of. So it means now I've got no excuse to start building the proper base. This room, I'm sure I can find a use for the rest of it someday. I was going to put ones on each side, but judging by how fast you get the item, I don't think it's necessary, and I think it's just being like over the top, because I mean, anything I need here, I mean, that's shooting up, and that's the main thing I need. You don't use obsidian enough to... Every time I turn me back, there's more junking. Soul sand, string, fire charges. You can see that, yeah, the soul sand and everything's going in now. So it should all be sorted now in such a way that only the items on these frames will go in, and obviously this one's just going to be junk. And this one is going to fill up extremely fast because there's so many items that will only take up one slot. The books, the potions, the ender pearls only take 16 to fill it. So yeah, I think it should all be working fine now. I'm just going to go make sure they're still trading. Yeah. So I would say, after all that, I mean, I don't know how much I'm going to edit this video down to, but it's took us a good more than 6-7 hours to build this, and I've obviously built it too big, which is a shame because it really is ideal. It's just I don't need all of this space, but it makes a nice place to come into. You don't need anything in Minecraft, you're doing it for fun, so I've had fun building it, and that is the main thing. Yeah, I'm getting plenty of leather. Item frames in our new base, because that's going to have a much bigger storage system. I'm looking forward to building that. Not. Yeah, I think that's all working now. This needs to have carpet down. I don't want things spawning down here. Ah, I'm one carpet short. Yeah, so you can see, I think that's working flawlessly now. We're getting all the ender pearls and soul sand. There's the fire charges, books. Yeah, it's working really well. The gravel's the main thing I wanted. I can now make concrete, and I've got what do they call it? A renewable source of gravel. I don't have to go around looking for it underneath the sea or in mountain biomes, which I'm in, but I mean, you don't find huge quantities of it very easily. A few hours AFK in here and I'll have double chests full. It's really good. So on that, guys, if you've stayed this long, thanks very much. If you did like it, please leave a like. It would really help my channel. Please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.